the viewers of the tube. Tyler here, Chico Crypto, coming to you live. Welcome all 335 early viewers. You should be rewarded somehow for being early. I will reward you with excellent content. Some of the best content you're going to find on the tube, the crypto tube. Because I got some coins. I mean, of course, you know, top 3 rebound altcoins. Rebounding from this little bit of dump. I mean, some altcoins have already rebounded, of course. But these ones are going to rebound super, super hard. And as you can see, Mark Cuban's buying too. He's only buying one of the coins. He's not buying all the coins. You know, I know it kind of sounds like that in the thumbnail, but that's all I could fit in the good size thumbnail. YouTube likes, or descriptions. YouTube likes certain size descriptions, and that's how I had to fit it without going too long. What's up, everybody? Welcome! Ozur, Yoshi, Elrond. I'm not a big fan. UBT, yeah, talked about that. I like the Flow blockchain. If it connected to Ethereum better, I would. Hey, Doobie Cook, my brother, man. Thank you for the check 500. You're always in here. Always being awesome. And, actually, before we get into the content, because Doobie's always in here being awesome, Doobie has a YouTube channel. You just search YouTube by Doobie Cook. And, of course, you know, not the largest YouTuber, but he should. If all of you subscribe to him right now, you'd probably double his subscriber count, which would be awesome. But he just talks about crypto, of course, but life as well. I love the life talks. I probably need to do more of this type of content. So thanks for the inspiration, Doobie. And congratulations on the kid. Thomas Conservative. I take tips for altcoins at the very end of the stream. Literally, if I answered you about XYO right now, other people would start tipping for altcoins, and I would never get to my own content. And that's what people are here for. So, we'll wait. Matus DAO, again, I take tips for altcoins very end of the stream. Save it if you have a question and you want me to answer it. Bubba Hernandez, thanks for taking on the time to deep dive for all of us. You're a lifesaver. I think this will be a portfolio saver for many today. It's a good episode, I'll tell you that right now. Masher Manzoor, egg yolk. Egg yolk, dude. Is it Ayo or egg yolk? I don't know. How do you like them eggs? Fried or fertilized? Alright guys, so let's get into the content. So we're going to first start with the coin Mark Cuban is buying. So if you go into a certain Ethereum address, it ends in AAC. Starts with 0x293. There was a transaction made a couple days ago, or actually 3 days ago, almost 4 days ago now. And as you can see, 3 days, 23 hours ago on SushiSwap. It's this one right, can I highlight it? Right here. They purchased 284 Ohm, Olympus DAO. 284 is over $100,000 in Olympus. I think it might be a little bit more, actually. It might be closer to 200,000. But they purchased a good little stack of, you know, Olympus DAO. So who is this? You know, who is purchasing this? As we can see, yep, it was purchased on, actually it's a little over 100,000. They swapped 100,000 USDC for the DAI on SushiSwap, and then the DAI went in to buy the Ohm. Of course, SushiSwap routes transactions like that. But, yeah, it was purchased on Sushi. And then they made a next transaction. Just immediately after this, they went right into staking it. So they know this is more than just a token they saw someone chill on Twitter and went, hey, you know, I'm just going to stake it. Or I'm just going to buy it. They know that there's opportunity to be made by staking this, because immediately after they staked it. And as we can see, they've made some money already off their purchase. The Ohm they bought is worth almost $120,000 now. So a nice little 20% return in a few days. But let's get back to the address. So who is this AAC? And this is probably some repeat content for some other people out there, but who cares? Some of you probably don't know about this. So who is this AAC address? Well, there's a certain billionaire that is loving cryptocurrency right now. They're loving NFTs, they're loving cryptocurrency, they're loving DeFi. They love it. And there is a website called Mark Cuban Companies, MCC. So Mark Cuban, the billionaire investor, owner of Dallas Mavericks, everyone knows Mark, is into cryptocurrency. And he has a website where he lists all the companies, not necessarily only crypto companies, but he does have the blockchain and crypto companies listed there. And one of those companies is lazy.com. And actually, lazy.com is just a lazy way to show off your NFT collection. You can hook multiple accounts, wallets, so you can, show all your NFTs to the world in one place instead of having it in different areas, OpenSea, Hey, Scotty P Crypto, thanks for the tip, man. I also did the rarely loan thing on Ohm a few days ago. Got more Ohm than Cuban, but most of mine are rewards. Hell yeah, Scotty P. It's nice to have more Ohm than Cuban. I do too. He might have some hidden wallets, some secret wallets that have a little bit more. I'm sure he does too. I'm sure this is just the one he likes to mess around with. But lazy.com is Mark Cuban's. It's an easy way to show off your NFTs. And actually, Mark Cuban just, 8:20 a.m., a few hours ago, he tweeted lazy.com/Mark Cuban. He tweeted his actual lazy.com profile. So we can confirm 100%, this is Mark Cuban's. If we go to there, Mark Cuban has a pretty dang nice NFT collection. He has Hashmax, he has a CryptoPunk, he has some Stoner Cats. He has some Bored Ape Yacht Club. These are the ones he likes to show off. He even has a Luca NFT. Pretty sure this is from the Flow blockchain, though. But yeah, this is Mark Cuban's NFTs. So if we just click on one, we'll click on his CryptoPunk. And we want to view it on OpenSea, we can confirm what his address, if the AAC is actually Mark's. So it takes us to his, OpenSea, and of course, owned by Mark Cuban. So if we click on that, it takes us to his actual collection, full collection. He has a crap ton of NFTs. I'm sure people are just sending him a bunch too. But as we can see, there is an address. It ends in AAC and it starts with 0x293, just like that one. So if we copy it actually and search by it, just to confirm that this is the Cubesters. Oh yeah, it is. Because we go to the ERC20 transactions. Come on. And there is his Olympus. And someone actually just sent him some pre-climate tokens. Is he getting in Climate DAO? Or is that just a random token? I'm going to have to look into that. I think that's just someone sending him crap, though. Interesting, though. But there are the Olympus transactions right there. And, of course, we can view, too, on something like Xerion. There's Mark Cuban as well. We can see the Olympus. It's staked right now. And I have actually made a video on this before. Similar title and everything. The #1 Rebound altcoins. I'm buying and Mark Cuban. And he bought these 2 months ago? 3 months ago in July. And he picked up, how many did he pick up? Only $20,000 worth back then. So he's diving in heavier this time, of course. He's getting more. I think initially in July, because he sold actually probably like 2 to 3 weeks after. He just wanted to test it, He just wanted to see it, feel it out, see what Ohm's about, and now he's liked, so he's going in heavier. And I'm sure he might be going heavier across some bigger wallets too, because Olympus DAO is a great project. Olympus DAO provides, some fantastic gains for staking. So, of course, it's starting to move a little bit up because people are hearing me talk about it on my stream. But it's a high APY coin. It has nearly $614 million locked up in it. And it's providing APYs for staking your own of over 7,000%. 7,648%. I wish I could explain to you how they're doing this, but they are, and a lot of big DeFi names are not agreeing against it, saying this isn't right. I mean, even Stanny, the lead developer of Aave, has put 3-3 in his profile. He's a 3-3er. He's an Olympus Dower. And a lot of projects have actually tried to fork and copy Olympus, and they haven't been able to do it. Whoops. So, high APYs, you guys. High APYs. Hey, Alex Balot. Yo, Chico. Love catching your stream live. I love that you can catch it, man. Oh, Bullet. Thank you. I'm going to remember that. Don't worry. Alex Bullet. That's a good last name. Bullet is pronounced Bullet. You are the best detective and crypto prophet. Thank you, man. I got some actually profit type material today. Like I said, I'm going to be able to spot this hype wave before any other crypto YouTuber, and it's coming. Olympus, of course, is on the Ethereum mainnet, but where the hype is coming is on an Ethereum layer 2. Alex Martinez asked, does anyone know when the Altair crowd loan closes? They gotta win. I mean, it doesn't necessarily close. If they win, they win. Which I think they're gonna win the next one, and I don't know when the decision for the next crowd loan is. So probably pretty soon, because they're probably gonna win the next one. Hey, Luke Powell, thank you so much for the $50, man. Trias mainnet comes out in Q4. You did a Trias video a while back. What are your thoughts on the upcoming ecosystem? I appreciate your $50, but just being honest, Trias was connected to Neo. I moved away from the Neo ecosystem after learning they're not in it to build an ecosystem. They're in it just for this. It's a very VC, and they've moved on to other chains. Like they built freaking Ontology, blah blah blah. So I just don't like projects connected to that ecosystem. They're not in it for decentralization and creating great blockchain DeFi projects. They're in it for one thing, and one thing only. And that's a lot of people in the crypto space, actually, you guys. Is unfortunately, decentralization and building some of the best decentralized products isn't the goal anymore. Decked wrecked. But when that is your goal, you're going to make the most. I'll tell you that right now. Deck wrecked. Thank you for the $5 tip, man. I appreciate that. Is Altair crowd loan a good option since I missed all the other crowd loans? I mean, I'm going to be participating in that one, of course. I'm a big fan of Centrifuge. Which L2 for Olympus DAO? They haven't picked a L2 yet. They are on the Ethereum mainnet, and they might not even need to go to a L2 because they are a... I mean, the TVL is getting so high. They have the high APYs. People can afford it on the transaction fees. But this is the L2 we're going to talk about. So if you guys haven't seen, you know, Arbitrum mainnet opened, and it is going parabolic, you guys. Slowly but surely, it is going parabolic. This is only to September 10th. We've had a full day, and it was at 238 million TVL a day ago, yesterday. Now, if you search by a token symbol on Twitter, you will see hype. If you search by money sign, NYAN, you will see hype. A lot of people talking about it. I mean, this was a while ago I searched by this. I'm sure a lot more. Oh, yeah. A lot more people are talking about it. I mean, I probably couldn't even find the tweet that I had. Lots of people. And regarding, you know, NYAN, I mean, if you look at the TVL just on NYAN, which is an Arbitrum Layer 2 project, it alone has 509 million. It did, you guys. It had 509 million. That's double what Arbitrum had yesterday. And this is just on one project. And at Blur Crystal PhD said, Nyan or Arbitrum, what the F? $15 million market cap, 500 million in ETH locked. What? Say what? Yeah, so if we go to Nyan and, you know, what's going on, I mean, APRs are great. This is another, you know, Olympus had the 7,000% APY. Nyan has just as much. So the ETH Nyan LP pool has over 7,000% too. The Nyan pool, which is just staking your Nyan, has 3,901%, and the ETH pool has 103%. And if you guys see how much Nyan is TVL, literally this tweet where this guy said 500 million TVL, 8:44 a.m. It's 12:12 p.m. right now, so less than 4 hours ago, the TVL has grown by another 800 million. It's over 1 billion already, you guys. This got hype. There's hype behind this. So again, only 1,090 addresses holding Nyan right now, so it's still, I mean, even if you get in now, you're still pretty freaking early compared with, I mean, it actually grown by 300 addresses since I did that. And actually, if you see the market cap too, if we go back to the circulating market cap, it only has 26 million market cap. But you guys got to realize the rewards are coming, and they're coming quick. So when that guy tweeted about it just 4 hours ago, it only had a $16 million market cap. And of course, the price has inflated a little, but a lot of that market cap growth has to do with the expanding token supply. There's not many out right now, because it was 5.2 million when he tweeted 4 hours ago. If we look now, it's 5.5 million. So it's grown by, 300,000 in just a few hours. But if you want to get Nyan, you can't search CoinGecko, you guys. It's not on CoinGecko yet. I mean, this is early. This is the early boys. We're going to get in early, and then all the other YouTubers are going to be talking about it. And then it's probably going to get on CoinGecko. Or maybe right before the YouTubers talk about it. You got to use the Arbitrum token bridge, and that's at bridge.arbitrum.io. You got to know what you're doing. You got to be able to have Ethereum on your L1, and you deposit, and then you got to wait. And then it comes in about, the transaction to confirm, if you do high gas, it should do, regular Ethereum time, 30 seconds to a minute. And then you got to wait about 10 minutes for it to deposit on the L2. But if you guys do deposit, and because I freaked out actually a little, I was sending over 10 ETH, and the gas and MetaMask didn't, do it right. So, I wanted a fast transaction, so it did it immediately, and it freaking told me it was going to take, about an hour. And I'm like, I don't have time to wait for that. I got to do my live stream. So I replaced and I sped up the transaction. Well, if you speed up the transaction and when it confirms, it's going to tell you it failed in here. I thought I lost 10 ETH. I was like, oh my freaking God. But it came, so don't freak out if you speed up a transaction and it says failure on the bridge. It didn't fail. It's going to come. Pedro 2.0, I could look at Stratos at the end of the stream. I take altcoin tips for questions to take a look at very end of the stream. I appreciate your tip, but that's the rule. Armando M. Hola, Chico. Did I take flight? What do you mean? I went on a trip around the universe a couple days ago, and I tried to last night, but it didn't work out. That's what you mean. Sundown Pyro, thanks for the $2 tip, man. Sending good vibes from the Fred Meyer cooler. That's awesome. Are you working? That's so cool. Guru, get back to work. Guru, thoughts on kudos. You guys, I take tips very into the stream. I appreciate you tipping right now, and I'll try to remember, but I can't guarantee it. And then Juan David Tavar Flores, thank you for the Canadian $27.99. And not even asking a question. You guys are awesome. Guys, just got in the live stream. What coins did Chico mention? Geronimo, watch the stream. I know you can't go back if it's live, but... Alright, hold on. What's the Uniswap of Arbitrum? Uniswap. Uniswap is on Arbitrum. Sushi swaps on Arbitrum. You gotta look for a little bit different. There's no, there could be an exchange, but they're not gonna take, that much. I would say, market share from Sushi Uniswap. It's just too hard. Those are already deployed on there, and they have the volume and TVL. So, again, you guys, of course, you got to bridge, you know, and then you got to, you know, swap over to Sushi Swap. And you'll originally be on Ethereum, you guys. I guess I could switch. I don't want to. But you got to switch from Ethereum over to Arbitrum. Come on, switch to Arbitrum. Oh, there, it already did it. And then, you guys, too, if you want to, you know, swap, make sure you're on the right token. So, of course, you know, find the right NYAN or whatever Arbitrum token you're looking for, and you get the contract address from Arbiscan, you know, get the right one, copy it, and then when you're on Sushi, you select the token and you paste it into there. And there's Nyan, you know, if we're doing Nyan. That's how you look for tokens, you add them, and you make sure it's the right one. You go to the actual contract, the correct contract on Arbiscan, you know, Arbitrum's Etherscan, and you just paste it into there. It's not on CoinGecko, so there's no, you know, easy tab to find it and everything. So be careful, you know, swapping, make sure you're on the right token. There's a lot of scams out there trying to copy, blah, blah, blah. And I'm sure with Nyan's hype right now, there's a lot of copycat tokens popping up. Oh, I meant Glimmer Take Flight event for Moon River early backers. Yes, I did. Unfortunately, I didn't put too much into the Moon River parachain auction. Stupidly. Juan David Tovar Flores. Thanks for the Canadian $10, man. Appreciate that. So, now the next little piece of content I want to get into is regarding NFTs, a certain type of NFT. So if you guys know Gary Vaynerchuk, I don't even know how to say his last name. He's big into the NFT space. He's an investor in Twitter, Coinbase, and a bunch of tech companies. He's very respected in that space as well as the NFT space. He tweeted about 10 days ago, 99.99999% of what NFTs can do hasn't even been tapped into. It's early. And I agree so freaking much, you guys. Like, beyond. So, there's one I'm super pumped about. I am, you know, going to be invested in this one. And they have something big coming up. You know, I've talked about Revest Finance and their NFT before. It's basically the financialization, the DeFiification of NFTs. Of course, there's some other projects doing that, but this one is doing something special. And actually, they are having their reservation event on September 21st, you guys. So mark your calendars in about 10 days. And then they're having the TGE token generation event on the 24th. So it is coming, you guys, within the next 2 weeks. Revest and the NFTs are coming. So they are a NFT that you can lock ERC20 tokens and other NFTs inside of that unleashes the value, you know, the ERC20s or other NFTs on certain conditions. There's time conditions, there's value conditions, and there's even address conditions. And there's Oracle, and you can set Oracle conditions for this as well. So basically, you know, the FNFT is dumb in a sense, you know. It only unlocks, you know, based off of I mean, you can lock anything in there, you know, it's dumb. It doesn't discriminate against what you're locking in there, but it only unlocks on certain conditions. So if you wanted to securely wrap, you know, some Ethereum as a birthday present for someone, you know, who's 13 right now, and when they turn 18, you know, you can do that by using an Oracle and a digital signature. It can do it all. I mean, this is great also for project teams, you know, investing of tokens, because the time lock, you know, you can only lock it on a certain condition, you know, in a year and then the team's tokens unlock out of that NFT based on the conditions. Or you can even do it, you know, based on token price. If the token doesn't hit this level, then they don't ever unlock, you know. So it gives the team a lot of incentive to build. Super pumped on this one. And they have great tokenomics because 99% of the fees generated by Revest are going to those who lock and stake Revest tokens in an FNFT. And so the longer you stake, you know, the more you make. 27% fees after 6 months, 56% of the fees after 12, and so on and so forth. And they are also doing a secret NFT giveaway as of right now for the launch, you know, so, I mean, they should be drawing it within the next couple weeks if their, you know, TGE's coming and the reservation event. This can be found at revest.finance/secret NFT. And you just got to put in some simple stuff, and you will win a special NFT, you know, if you are chosen winner. And you can either keep the NFT, or you can put it and trade it in for 10,000 RVST tokens when they are launched. So you guys, if you want to check out Revest and their secret giveaway, check it out right here. Oh, Rocket Pool, dude. Barnett Williams. I know, I freaking forgot. Rocket Pool, I'm going to bring it up right now because I love Rocket Pool. And again, you guys, Revest too. Going to be big. They have some big players on the team. Oops, I want to go to CoinGecko. But yeah, the Rocket Pool mainnet's coming very, very soon. And of course, Rocket Pool's surging. Surging and blurging. Up 24% today. We look at the 30-day chart. Not bad. From 18 to 26, we're basically getting close to doubling. But yeah, the mainnet's coming, I think, end of this month, early next month. Love Rocket Pool. Where was I? Oh yeah, getting back into Layer 2 Arbitrum, you guys. So there's hype being built on top of Arbitrum. I mean, the TVL of Arbitrum, mostly because of Nyan, has 5x'd in a day. In one freaking day, TVL is 5xing. That's massive, you guys. I guarantee you the TVL of Arbitrum surpasses Solana here soon, because it is a native Ethereum Layer 2. Solana is its own blockchain, and Solana is a centralized blockchain. You're putting trust in the Solana node runners that they're not going to do something funky. And the requirements to run a Solana node are basically impossible for anyone to do. Ethereum staking is way more distributed. There's going to be a lot more. So, of course, there's Nyan, which has a big hype right now. But there's also another one. And this one's going to probably surge even more and do better in the long term, because Nyan is a farming coin. And the farming coin's going to have the initial hype, and it's probably going to have a pretty significant dump, you know, once the TVL to market cap starts getting closer, that starts closing in. We're probably going to be some of the early farmers, you know, take a big chunk out and big dump. But that doesn't mean it's not a good project. Get into your tips, you guys, if you have tipped. Any point in using Optimism? I'm assuming they're going to have a token as well and duke it out with Arbitrum. Oh yeah, there's going to be Layer 2 duke outs. I'm a bigger fan of Arbitrum over Optimism. I don't know why, I just don't like the connections to Poon. Poon has failed at scaling Ethereum more than a few times, and Optimism has big connections to Poon. I like Arbitrum connections to Chainlink. Clint Miller. Tyler, I'm late to the chat, but I hope you're doing better. Thanks, as always, for the amazing content. No problem, Clint. No problem for being late. You're getting in probably to the most important coin of the episode. I'm doing better. Thank you, man. And I appreciate your tip. Jay, thank you for being yourself, Tyler. Don't ever change, man. I want to change a little bit, you know, so I can get this freaking depression gone, but I'm not going to change my personality, of course. Anyways, with Kusama and Polkadot having parachains running, doesn't that correlate to projects bridging to Ethereum? Well, Moonriver, that's the big one. Moonriver is the EVM compatible parachain, so it's big. Alessio Orlando, thanks Chico for the Ohm shill. No problem. I like Mover. I hold a little bit of it. I wish I held more. I mean, since the price has run up, it's turning into a nice chunk, but I didn't put in too much of my Kusama because I'm stupid. AMM, Solar plus Moon, or are you going for the next Kusama chains like Car? I don't know. I'm still freaking deciding if I should, put in and buy some of these mover type projects that are going to be deploying in tokens. Probably half and half, I'd have to say. Appreciate the tip, Alessio. Andrew Wade, keep it up, little brother. Thanks, man. And cheers to a healthy future. Always appreciate the content. Been hanging out since 2018. Still killing it. If you've been hanging out since 2018, you've been doing well. Because I've made some stellar calls in that time. And I'm only going to continue. Go all in on Altair. Over 200 KSM for entertainment purposes only. I'm not going to tell you to go all in or do anything. But I do like Altair. Dave Clancy, and I appreciate your tip, Alex. Multiple tips. Dave Clancy, love when I catch you live, man. I love when you catch me live, too. Biggest brain in crypto and a bigger heart. Thank you, man. Send in all the positive vibes I can. You've helped so many people. You deserve to be a happy soul. If you need anything from the Chico Army, just ask. We're there. I appreciate that. I appreciate your words more than the tip, man. I know the tip is a special part of that, but the words are what mean the most to me. Tips are great, and none of you guys have to tip. Like, you could just talk, and I would be more than happy to live stream with you guys. But yeah, that means a lot. Because I don't think I have the biggest brain in crypto, but I have the biggest brain on crypto YouTube. The reason I started the YouTube channel is because I saw the small brain, and I'm like, this is what's telling people on YouTube what's good in the crypto space? Oh, no. Appreciate it, man. Mbatter Virus. Hey, Chico, what are your thoughts on the Shiden network? Shiden network. It's like Moonriver. I think Moonriver is going to have the hype. I don't see too many EVM compatible chains, beating Moonriver. It's possible, but Moonriver does have the hype and all the projects deploying it on already. I mean, they got to get moving if they want to compete. It's like basically the optimism versus Arbitrum argument. Arbitrum's smoking optimism right now because optimism isn't allowing all projects to deploy. Hey Chico, nice to see you in action again. In the latest Zora ecosystem update 3 days ago, in collaboration second, there's mentioned Sarah's team. You guys, I take altcoin questions very into the stream. I'm almost there. I got about half of my content left. I appreciate all your tips, but I do take those altcoin questions, even if I like it, like Zora. With the long time frame to unstake dot, when's the best time to get ready for Moonbeam, since you mentioned Moonriver? I mean, right now, I would say well, it depends. I mean, it's possible Polkadot parachain auctions don't even come this month. So I would say by end of October. Alex Martinez. Hey, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Multiple tips. All things ETH. Thanks for all the amazing content, Chico. You're an inspiration. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. So I hope none of you guys left because I was asking questions. I did that on purpose just to get those people who were like, oh, I'm getting out of here. Because this is the big one. Nyan is big, yes, but this is the more undervalued, lower market cap, big one. And that is what Perpetual is. So Perpetual is a decentralized, leverage platform where you can trade leverage and all that in a decentralized manner. Perpetual contracts. There it is. GMX, dude. Oh, yeah, this is going to be massive. Decentralized perpetual exchange on Arbitrum. Okay, so you're going to be able to do perpetual contracts, leverage positions, simple swaps as well, on a layer 2 that is secured by the Ethereum mainnet. Perpetual was built on XDAI. So basically, Perpetual is awesome too. There's a reason Perpetual protocol. I love Perpetual and I still hold it. There's a reason Perpetual is at rank 122 because it's an awesome freaking product. But GMX is also building an awesome one on the Arbitrum layer. So XDAI, of course, isn't secured by the Ethereum mainnet. XDAI, in my opinion, is the best sidechain out there because they are honest in what they are. They're honest that they're run by, I think it's 20 nodes, maybe a little less as of right now. But all of these nodes are big DeFi names in the space. I mean, Nethermind, a few other people in there, MakerDAO. Can't remember any of the other ones off the top of my head, but they're big DeFi names. So it's not just, one set of groups, running this, VCs like in Solana, the group of VCs in Solana are the ones running the nodes. I'll tell you that right now. They're the ones getting all the staking rewards, blah, blah, blah. But GMX is the perpetual on Arbitrum. So this is going to do well. I would expect it to rank upwards with Perpetual eventually. Of course, Perpetual, when I first started covering Perpetual, it was ranked like number 700. Maybe even lower. Now it's ranked 122. So I see a similar thing happening with GMX. And the bonus GMX, they also have a great earn section for staking. And staking rewards, of course, aren't like Nyan. But I think APR is about 24%. Not bad. And again, you guys look for the GMX token if you do want to buy it. I think GMX isn't on SushiSwap. It's on Uniswap. So if you go to Uniswap, you got to make sure to, be on Arbitrum up here. Make sure you're on the Arbitrum. And then when you select the token, and if you want to trade for it, you got to search by the token name. Make sure it's the right token. But GMX, they tweeted, and just like Moonriver's done so well here recently because, of course, the EVM compatibility, but also they're community driven. They have zero VC funding in Moonriver. Actually, their Binance, I think, is one of the VCs in Moonriver. That's one of the reasons I didn't go that hard into Moonriver was because of the Binance connection. Binance invested into them. Which their tokens will probably be getting unlocked in like a year. But organic growth, real trades from real people, all this kind of good stuff is from GMX. So I'm super bullish, no VCs, and even big names in the crypto space, like Dovey, Rug the Fiat One. If you know who Dovey One is, she's a big name in the crypto space. And she said, I'm lucky to get to know xdev_10 since last DeFi summer. Solid and humble dude. GMX Gambit organic accumulative trading volume has quietly surpassed 1.2 billion since April. It's just like Perpetual. It's doing awesome, huge levels of volume while going just under the radar. And they're without engaging any MM or crazy trans fee mining programs. It's the true people's derivative DEX, just based. Based AF, I agree, W1. But there was a good post put out by this Zen_Trades1 on Twitter. They went into the Arbitrum projects. Everyone's looking, because the TVL right now on Arbitrum's going crazy. People are looking for, the projects on Arbitrum, the ones that are going to moon. And the Zen, he put out a great thread going into the projects. But at the bottom, he said Nyan is the popular one, but buying this could get you wrecked. It's being farmed in ETH pools by huge whales, 3 million ETH stacks who are sucking up all the free Nyan. Of course, that happens with any farming protocol. Big whales get in. And he said a huge amount of the supply is being ready to be dumped on unsuspecting bridge goers. So I kind of agree with that, you guys. Like I said, there's probably going to be a big Nyan dump eventually, but I don't see it coming anytime in the short to midterm at all. I see it being farmed up till 100 million market cap, 200 million maybe even possible, because the TVL is already at 1.3 billion, you guys. They're not going to dump right now. They're going to be making their gains. So yeah, I don't see it coming. There's still time to be made, and I do see Nyan probably going up to 10, maybe 12, $15 a coin, but that's just me talking out me bunghole. Don't put any of your money where my mouth is, because I don't know what I'm talking about. GT, when will I make a video on PolkaSwap? It's super fast and cheap. I do like PolkaSwap. It's good. I mean, it's one of the first DEXs on top of the Zora ecosystem, and it's pretty great. It works well. So maybe soon. Imbatter Virus, thank you for your awesomeness. You rock and help others without asking for something in return. No, I don't want to. So a lot of, you know, and I don't hate... I make your money how you want to make your money. I don't really care. But I don't see why I should be asking you guys for money. You guys aren't the VCs. You guys aren't the projects with the fat frickin' stacks, you know. You guys have, you know, probably some good stacks, you know. But you shouldn't be giving me the money. The projects and VCs should. Those guys with fat stacks should. Nah, I don't want your guys' money. I want their money. Because they're the ones who are freaking the greedy pigs. And that's been my ethos since I started this channel. Adam O'Brien, thank you for the tip, man. Chico Army, if you want to look at charts on Arbitrum, check this app. Check this app out. rb.info. Nice. Good information. There's also another one, too. We're actually going to get into that, Adam. Hey, Jay, what are your thoughts on Karura, sister chain to Akala? Do you still believe it will perform such as KSM to DOT? Yes, I do. They've been working on their DeFi offering for a long time, and I'm super bullish on Kar. That's probably when I should, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to have any Kusama left. I went into the Kilt one, so, yeah, we're going to have to see. Toasty. I like your name. Get toasty. Chico, man, you're hands down the coolest crypto content creator on the tube. Me homies, where you at? Me homies, where you at, dude? I mean, shoot, Nyan's already jumped up by 20 more cents, you guys. Woo! They're farming. I'm farming. I put mine into the Nyan pool. I mean, I'm not one of the 3 million whales doing that, you guys. I would never put $3 million into a project, you know, this small, new. Sudarshan Dota. Hey Chico, nice content as always. Thank you so much, man. Look into Trezor DAO. Strong links with Chainlink, and it's coming to Arbitrum. I will be interested when that's true. No, I might take a look here soon, man. Trezor DAO. But I do take tips for the altcoins. Very into the stream. Appreciate it. I cannot say your name, my brother, man. Cool. Nope, that's not gonna happen. I can't even read Russian. I don't, or if that's even Russian. Yeah, you gave me Russian rubles. I appreciate that, brother. Russian man, I'll call you Russian man. Hey man, check Prism Network. Did you hear about it? Multi-chain token. You can bridge between different chains in 30 seconds. Also, they launched their own DEX empire with weaponized liquidity. Prism, 400k market cap. I might check it out, man. I appreciate the Russian ruble 400 tip. But I do take those tips at the very end of the stream. I don't discriminate. You could tip me $500, and if it's in an altcoin question in the middle of the content, I will go over it. I'm sorry, guys. Black Horizon, what are your thoughts on the SEC coming back from recess and wrecking the bull run? SEC is going to SEC. The bull run's going to bull run. I still don't think anything the SEC does is going to stop this bull. It's just going to be actually the bulls popping it themselves. The last hurrah. And that's when the big regulations come. No one beats Chico's research. They just copy. Where'd that go? They just copy it and pretend. Keep it up, brother. I'm rooting for you. Thank you, Seraph. I appreciate that, brother. Yeah, a lot of people do copy my research. They don't give credit where credit is due. Ataraxi7, thanks for all the quality content, man. Thank you for the tip, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I got some more quality coming too. Taylor, what do you think about the VR lens from Fabian Vogelsteller, LYXC, and what are those 5 buys on QFi? Any big news incoming? Again, you guys, those are tips for altcoins. I need to put a warning symbol. I could do it. I just haven't. I mean, I wake up and then I start researching. Like, I don't forget to remember to do things like this, even though I need to. Big news coming for Luxo. I don't know. And QFi I've been eyeing. Haven't dove in yet. Ooh, Andrew B. GMX is a community-driven project with no VC raise. LFG, Chico, LFG. Hoo. What do I think about the Ethereum's OS? I still hold, a little. I probably need to do a swap because I think they merged all their tokens into one. I didn't like that about them because they started creating token after token. No, keep it as one. You dilute the value of your other tokens by doing that. Pero Loco, what's up, brother? Thank you for the tip. Rayrod, hey, thanks for $50, man. Thank you, Chico, for all that you do, brother. No, thank you, you guys. So generous, all of you. Here's my money because I'm a whale now. Give a shout out to Lenart and Colin from the GMX crew. Hey, you're a GMX whale? I like it. Have I researched PCX ChainX from the Polkadot Kusama ecosystem? They're bringing BTC liquidity. Yes, I have. Interesting project. I will say that. And BTC liquidity is a lot of liquidity, so importance is there. Dude, so happy I finally get to tip you. I'm happy you're here, man. Matt Hey Q, I think. Or that might be Math AQ. Feature disabled back home. Will you be attending any crypto events anytime soon? Would love to meet you in real life. I'm probably going to be at ETH Atlanta. So if you're going to go to Atlanta, you're around the Atlanta, Georgia area, I will most likely be there. Unless some craziness happens. Can you please put the link for the Nyan farming, assuming you LP first, on Sushi or their website? You probably have to do it on... It's Sushi. But, yeah, I can put the link. Oh, yeah, I hid links this episode up top. You could see it in my normal content. Where the heck is the comments? There we go. But I have a special surprise for you at the end of the stream, so that's why it's not there. Thank you for the tip, Scotty. Oh, man, Russian dude. How much? Another Russian ruble 400. How much do I need to donate so you can look at Prism? Creator of the project is Habsma guy who made revolution in Ethereum ecosystem. He made R5 black hole function. Now he is developing Prism for almost a year. You can't tip me in any amount. You could tip me $1,000 right now and I wouldn't look at it. If you tip me at the very end of this, I have an altcoin section I'm getting to in about 5 tabs. So probably like 10 minutes. You could tip me $1 and I'll look at it. I have a certain section for that. No, it's not GameX, you guys. It's GMX, formerly Gambit. It's only on Arbitrum. Make sure it's the right token. So getting back to that, the Zen, what he was talking about, the dump coming. Again, you guys, I don't see that until the TVL to market cap gets closer. That will come when that gets closer. We probably still have a good month or so, month and a half of some good farming. But he did, reveal other Arbitrum projects on top of the Arbitrum layer. He said the options are besides Nyan. He doesn't like Nyan. He thinks the dump's coming earlier. I don't think he's wrong. He said the options are ADOGE, A Moon, GMX, and Honey. So I don't like A Doge. It just sounds like Arbitrum Doge. It just sounds like a copy of Doge. I'm not big on the meme coins. Don't see much value. So I did look into A Moon, actually. And it is more of a, like, deflationary type token, but they are building Arbitrum. So Arbitrum is to see some of these projects on top of Arbitrum and, you know, how they're doing. You know, our Arby Moon has jumped, you know, a little bit, of course. The Honey Pot, Arby's. There's Arby Doge, which has a 4 million, almost 5. Dude, why is Arby Doge? No, Arby Moon is building already more stuff than Arby Doge. So some of the new projects on top of Arbitrum, they're actually tracking them. So I did bought a little bit of Arby Moon. And then he said down here, there's a lot of degen farming happening on top of Nyan. But for those, you know, who want a smaller market cap, he said Honey is where all the degen LP farming is happening. And yeah, this is, you know, similar to what a lot of people know with the farming. They have D-Hive, which is, you know, Honey, ETH LP. APYs are pretty high for that, over 2,000%. Tether, Circle, you know, similar to Sushi's LP. So I did bought a little bit of Honey Pot too, because the market caps on those are super small still. Arby Moon's only a $3 million market cap. The Honey Pot Honey is under $1 million, so well, might as well. I mean, no risk, no reward, in my opinion. But yeah, if you want a degen farm too and this is, you know, cheap, you know, farming. You're not going to be getting hit with $100 fees for going in and out. You know, you can get hit with $3 to $6 fee instead of $150, $200, $300 fee. Oh, yay! Some of your favorite section. That is my content for today, you guys. So if you just got in tokens, you know, Arbitrum Layer 2, Nyan, GMX. I did look at some Arby Moon and also some Honey. I didn't put much into that, you know. Small risk, because they're high risk. But it could, that small amount could turn into a large amount if it does succeed, so. Dude, thank you for your Ruble 400. I don't have much money, but that's important for me. Hazma and Gambit friends know each other and cooperated in the past. You will be 100% in prison, bro. I donated already $20. Don't know if it's enough. Don't worry, it's enough. We are to the end. Altcoin questions. So let me pull up this. One of my favorite things to have in the background. Get a little... right there, get in the middle of it. Prism, are they on CoinGecko? Oh, they are. How long have they been out for? Well, it doesn't look like they're on the Ethereum chain. That's one of their biggest problems. They better make a Ethereum bridge. That's probably the big problem. Yeah, I mean, they definitely need to get an Ethereum bridge because it looks like they're on some exchanges, you know, low volume, 150 on Hotbit, or a little bit more spread out across the pairs. But yeah, that's all I could recommend is definitely Ethereum bridge. Get bridged to Ethereum, that will help. Holy warp speed, farming was quick and cheap on ARB. I know, that's what I love, you guys. Is once you start to test out, you know, the layer 2s, you're like, oh shoot, dude, now I see. And these are true Ethereum layer 2s, which is the beauty of it. And it's possible, you know, airdrops could be coming for Arbitrum users. There was a big Arbitrum that happened on Optimism, not the Optimism token yet, but a project airdropped, and to those using it. So people are really expecting possibility of Arbitrum airdrop as well. Rosemont 83, yo Chico, my brother, do yourself and your followers a favor and take a quick look at a quick video clip on Tokmak's Twitter. Won't be disappointed. Oh, I don't do that. I mean, video clips, I don't know what that is. Could be a freaking Nikki. I'm sure Tokmak wouldn't do that. Oh, they're shilling Bankless. I'm not a big fan of Bankless.
Камера с магнитным полем.
Тороидальная камера с магнитными катушками.
Tokamak.
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 Tokamak. No, I mean, I need to look into it. I'm hearing good things. And I mean, DeFi Dad's on there, so. But, Bankless. I mean, I get you want the exposure, but this is a big Bankless shill. If I've ever seen one. Bankless is shady. That's one people who are in it for one thing and one thing only. Give me that money, 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 money. Calamari crowd loan about to cap out. Did you contribute to Calamari? When is a good time to contribute to Altair? Anytime's a good time to contribute. But no, I did not donate to Calamari. Taking notes. I don't even like calamari, the food. What do I think about Singularity DAO? Haven't looked into it. How are these AI powered is my question. Who's the AI powering this? Oh, Singularity Net. Interesting. I might have to look into this. Might have to look into it. Sounds interesting. I mean, AI is going to be able to trade better than we are here soon. I'll tell you that. Can you give me... I appreciate your tips, Regionals Network, and taking notes, and Rosemont. Can you give me your thoughts on the TAP project, TTT? Have I heard of it? I haven't heard of it. Tapcoin? Guessing it's Tapcoin. Not a very good website. I can make a better... Well, I can't, but I know devs that can make a better website than this. It's very not good. I mean, and if you don't, your devs can't create a good website, that's when I'm like, I don't know how good of a crypto they can build. Well, let me check out their platform. I mean, it's kind of interesting. They're bridging Steam to the DeFi world. I'd have to look into it deeper. On the surface, though, with that initial website, Omi NFT project built on IMX bridges to ETH, no gas. Omi, well, Immutable, if it's on Immutable, that's interesting because Immutable's coming in quick. Probably not going to be able to find it, I'm guessing. Lots of stuff on Twitter, and I'm sure it's not on here. Oh, a Comey? If it's a Comey. They're running on Immutable X. They're finally going off GoChain. Like I said, they need to get off. This one was hyped. Well, it'll be good if they're going with Immutable. That's better than going with GoChain. That's a big failure, I'll tell you that. Hey, Crypto Discovered. Love your content, Chico. Thank you, man. Oh, man, it's going to skip you. I know it. Oh, nope. Good thing. Do you know how to claim the Alchemist times Cybertooth K POAP? Been listening to the awesome radio station for hours. No, I haven't been in it because I've been doing my content. So I don't know how to claim. I wish I was going to get the POAP, but I have my own content, my own stuff to do. I can't. I usually can't make these things because I'm creating my content, you know, so I don't. Unfortunately. Did you already take a look at X? And I appreciate the tip, man. Did I already take a look at XPRT? Cosmos ecosystem is growing every day. No, I haven't. But it did look interesting and it's on my radar. But I just don't know how much I like Cosmos. I'm more Polkadot, Kusama fan. It's on my radar, but no, I haven't looked. I'll tell you that. No, not Prism. It's Prism Network. LMAO. Oh, well. Oh, okay, so this is better. This is better. And there we go. They are connected to Ethereum. Well, yeah, no, this definitely looks better. I don't want to connect. Empire, BSC. Start making it. They're not connected to Arbitrum, and I like they're connected to XDAI. Polygon. They need to get connected to Arbitrum and Optimism, I'll tell you that right now. But this does look better than the other Prism, brother. And I'm sorry for getting the wrong one, and I appreciate your tip. Joel Garcia, Chico, love your content. Hope you're doing well. I am, man. Praying for you. Thank you. I appreciate your prayers. You did a stream on EcoFi a few weeks ago. Am I still bullish? You guys, if I don't talk about a coin for a week or two, I am not bullish on it. I will let you know if I'm getting unbullish on a coin. I say I'm getting out of it. But yeah, EcoFi is having a rough time go of things. Yes, I am still bullish. They're doing some good things with, but NFTs, you know, the hype with NFTs is dying down, so NFT projects are getting hit all around. Still bullish. I appreciate your tip, Joel. Can you look at Stratos? It's a data mesh file coin and Theta competitor. Brand new, market cap of only 15 million. Backed by Fimbushi and Kinetic. Uniswap. Well, again, you know, the VCs, having them backing isn't a good sign anymore, you guys. Like, people want no VCs, because VCs, what do? They dump. That's why I'm scared of Solana. Solana has a lot of VCs and a lot of VCs ready to dump here soon, I'll tell you that. And Fimbushi is not one of the best VCs. I mean, having the VC backing is good in one hand, but it's bad on the other because they like to, it depends on the VC. They have a lot of VCs. I don't know. I would personally, just from initial look, I'm probably this project I'd stay away from. Looks like a project that's here to make these VCs some money. Asian VCs. But don't quote me on that. Chico, take a look on Mover, at Via Mover, their recent partnership with Olympus DAO and Chainlink, at Via Mover. So on Twitter, integrated with that. Interesting. I'd have to look in further, but I like the connections to Olympus and Loot Project as well. Thank you for the tip. ISK1111. Fragments of Eternity. Hey, Adrian George. Cheers. Have you seen the Forecaster 2014 movie? I'm confused. Sorry, not really an altcoin question. No, I haven't seen that movie. What is the Forecaster? I shouldn't be looking this up because it could be a porno movie. But it didn't sound like it. Unless it was like the Foreskin Caster. Then it might have been. No, I haven't seen this. But thank you for the recommendation. I love new movie recommendations. I've watched basically everything. Appreciate the tip, Adrian. Dave Clancy, asking for a friend. Got some KSM as dry powder because Tilt was over allocated by the time my unlock kicked in. Thoughts on the best project in the upcoming parachain? Altair, you know, I'm big on Kusama ecosystem. I have a feeling they're gonna win the next one, but I don't know. I haven't looked here recently. Shroomba, I appreciate the tip too, Dave Clancy. Hey Chico, where can we see token price, market cap, and supply for GMX? So again, these are, you know, tokens not listed on CoinGecko. So the best place, you know, to find it is probably just Twitter by searching by the symbol. And if you go to latest, I know it's going to say GameX. That's not the token, you guys. Do not go. That's a Binance crap chain, probably scam. But if you go to latest, oh, someone's talking about GMX. That's me. Probably nothing, GMX. Let me see if I can find it. But yeah, if you search Twitter by latest, you'll be able to find it somewhere. Someone will have a link to a tracker. Looks like rb.info does. This almost looks like... Give me a link, you guys! There we go. Or no, that's RB token. Come on, someone's got to put a link. They're posting pictures of the tracker, but not links to it. Probably just on rb.info. Yeah, they have it. rb.info, you click on GMX, and oh man, it hit a peak of 17. This one has room to grow, you guys, big time. Market cap of it's still fully diluted, 96.9, but that's just fully diluted. There's not much circulating right now. Hey, thank you for another Russian Ruble 400. Bro, please on CoinGecko, Prism Network. I did. I bet you'll 100% be satisfied. I know that Ivan on Tech is already... I don't like Ivan on Tech. He steals my content. Yeah, so you got to know who you're talking to when you're tipping. Hate Ivan on Tech. He's a shady, shitty dude. Adam O'Brien, RB.info has the Arby's token. The charts seem more robust and the market cap is even lower than A-Moon at 1 million as opposed to 4 million. Adam O'Brien, I appreciate the tip. And Arby's token, I just don't think the token's as robust as Moon. But hey, I mean, some of these small caps, you know, just put it in, see what happens. Jonah Shafasam, can you check out Matus? It's a layer 2. I got tips so many times. Last stream, it was a Matus show. I'm kind of sick of Matus. It looks all right. I think it's not going to have the hype as other layers like Arbitrum. But yeah, I got shilled over and over and over again last stream with Matus. Kind of sick of this one. It's a roll-up supposedly too. They need to really put that across on their front page because you can't even find what type of layer it is, I don't think. It just says it's layer 2. Appreciate the tip, Jorn, but yeah, I got way too many shill tips last time for it. I got sick of covering it. Like, people tipped me like 30 times telling me to look at Matus. Thoughts on Singularity Net, AGIX, and the implication of AI to the blockchain world. Next bull run after NFTs driven by AI projects. Yeah, I've been saying AI was going to come around. 2017, you know, had some AI hype, but that was way too early. A lot of the projects weren't even built. But yeah, I think give it a little due time, and AI projects will have some hype. It's up 8.2% today, so that's good. Thoughts on the Pi network? Is that stupid token that was shilled like by influencers? Yeah, it's stupid. It was like I don't even know. It was just like a referral networking type thing. It's not even cryptocurrency, I don't think. No thoughts. I appreciate your tip, brother, but yeah, stupid. Thoughts on Kudos and AMD head of Block Fair podcast, and says they're getting smart, innovative startups like Kudos to build their ecosystem. Kudos? I give him kudos for that. I got shilled a few times on Kudos too. I'd have to look into the connections to AMD. If partners, they say AMD is a partner. Ultra, Algorand. Is AMD trying to go with Algorand? Is that what I'm hearing here? I'm gonna have to look into it. I give them kudos if that's true. Truth Unveiled. Yeah, it sounds interesting. Former president of Sony. Europe's father of PlayStation. Nathan Patton, Aluna, ALN, First Impressions, social media site to share / copy trades. Partnered with Gate.io, BitMEX, Polygon. Partnered with Gate.io, BitMEX, and Polygon? That's a weird group of partnerships. I'm guessing they're not partnered with them. It's just integrations. Looks alright. Social trading platform. I think there's some other projects like this, but I don't copy trading. Interesting concept, and I like it, but I don't know if they're going to beat some of the other ones that are ranked higher. Better virus. Hey Chico, Polkadot's parachains have market caps over 200 million. Karura only at 86 million. Do you see some gains on Karura? Yes, I do. I see probably some good gains coming. Oh, it's up 26.9%. It's doing good. Yeah, gains are coming. It's up. Went from $4 to $10 in the past year. So it's getting gains. Or no, past couple months, because it hasn't even been out a year. We're doing well. It's doing well. No doubt. No doubt, no doubt. I know you want Moon River gains, but hold on, partner. I appreciate the tip, Batter. Hey Chico, have you heard of Foam.space? They haven't been present on social media lately, but a lot of big names follow them on Twitter, like Uni, Ocean Link, Fred Ursum, Crypto Swim, Ocean Protocol. Is this the Foam one? Yeah. I mean, this is a proof of location. I mean, this has been around for a while, and a lot of projects are interested in it. It just hasn't got its hype. And I mean, a lot of it has to do with probably the Ethereum mainnet. But this has been on my radar since 2017. It's an independent location services platform. Sure, the gas fees are pretty high. I have heard of it, Tom, and it's been on my radar since 2017. GMX fundamentals are strong. The automated maker had 25% of 1-inch traffic routed through it on BSC. Now think how much more traffic Arbitrum could get and how much ETH rewards. Yes, baby. Agree. Agree 100%, Andrew B. It's going to be nice to see. Also, AGIX is partnered to Ocean. I do know that as well. That's why they are on my radar. 2030. Hey, Chico, remember CAP. That green CAP is now ready. Decentralized, community-driven, Chainlink oracles. Thanks. Yeah, it sounds kind of familiar. It's up pretty well today. Oh, they're on Arbitrum too? That's nice. Very nice. CAP is actually decentralized. And they're on Arbitrum. Interesting. Interesting is all I have to say. No, this one is on my radar too, of course. I like that it's fully decentralized, powered by a Chainlink on IPFS and on layer 2, baby. That's pretty nice. 2030 radar is, I will say that. Thoughts on the Basilic crowd loan? Is it still open? Alex Martinez. I haven't looked into that one. No, so I couldn't even answer that. I don't want to. Docs my Polkadot address, so I can't go look at it. But I haven't heard of it. So no, it's not on my radar. Alex, I appreciate your tip, man. Hey Chico, what are your thoughts on Wayu NFT marketplace on Solana? Not a big fan of Solana, you guys. I know I've covered it a few times in videos. That's just because it's got hype. But I'm more of a fan of Ethereum True Layer 2s and Ethereum and Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem. That's where my focus is. I mean, a lot of the hype with Solana actually had to do with NFTs. I don't know how much DeFi projects are going to trust Solana. Guru, it's alright. I apologize for asking earlier. No problem, man. Thoughts on Kudos? I mean, the connection to AMD does look interesting, and I gotta see what the connection to Algorand is there. But I did talk about Kudos already. Don't want to just repeat. It looks kind of interesting, you know, rank 6, 121, has some room to grow. And if those connections are true, then hey. Shamir Khan Assad. Yo, Chico, hope you're feeling better. I am, you know. I just want me some Alchemist, and I missed out on the 100% pump because of it. Do you think it'll be top 20? Not in the short to mid-term, it's not going to be top 20. But in my opinion, Alchemist should be ranked in the top 200 cryptocurrencies. There's no doubt about it. This is the #1 MEV coin out there. MEV is going to be one of the biggest problems on not only Ethereum, but Layer 2s, other blockchains, Solana. You know, these validators are going to front-run your transactions, you guys. And it's going to be even worse than the Ethereum miners because there's only freaking, you know, going to be 500 of them. Yeah, I mean, an Alchemist is going to be eventually on not only Ethereum, it's going to be on other layers, other blockchains. So top 100, eventually top 20. I mean, not this run probably because MEV is just starting to show itself. Master Splinter P1, thank you for the $5 mic drop tip, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate your streams, man, and get well soon. The Centivate community misses you. Oh, I remember Centivate. Don't worry. And it's interesting what they are building. And the developer, Tom, is a very smart dude. But they wanted me to be an advisor for them, and that wasn't going to work out. I can't be an advisor for any project. I need to just advise myself. Imre, appreciate the tip, man. Whoa, J Stone Cruz. Happy to see you on Crypto Banter, brother. You're one of the most knowledgeable YouTubers in crypto. Thank you, man. Appreciate all that you do for the space. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you for the $100, You silly Sally, you don't have to tip that much, Jay Stone. And yeah, I like being on Crypto Banter. I like being up there with, you know, one of the Solana VCs, you know. I could see Vinny, shaking in his boots when I started bringing up Moon River. He was like, uh-oh. Because, yeah, I mean, if you got EVM, if you don't build with EVM compatibility in mind, you're shooting yourself in the gosh dang foot. All smart contract blockchain developers are used to one code language and one code language only. It's called Solidity. And then Vinny tried to say that, you know, their EVM bridge was clunky and the developers were going to build with Rust. I was like, oh gosh, no. EOS tried that. Oh, don't worry. Tron didn't try that. They were EVM compatible. But yeah, EOS tried, you know, different languages and everything. Worst decision ever. All blockchain developers stayed on Ethereum. Crypto Discover, thanks for the update. Yeah, I saw the notification of your content and had to skip the radio station. Hell yeah, man. By the way, can I find you in the sandbox? No, not as of right now. I'm in Decentraland, but not in Sandbox as of right now. Time is about this big, you guys. One guy asked me, you know, was I in the radio station POAP event for Cybertooth and Alchemist coin. I'm like, I was preparing this live stream. I wish I could have been there, but I gotta. This content just doesn't create itself. You know, it takes a lot of hard work, time, and that's what I'm usually doing almost all day. I wish I had more time to play around and figure stuff out. Hey Chico, thanks for your previous answers. No more. But I have one more. Are you still bullish on Flow? I never was super bullish on Flow. I didn't like that they were trying to build without Ethereum compatibility in mind. I was like, that's stupid. It's shooting yourself in the foot. But I'm sure they are probably now going to build a bridge back to Ethereum. Once they do, that's good. I'll tell you that right now. Black Horizon, but you know, Flow is, has big names on it. Big names. Big backers. And these aren't like the mean VCs that want to dump on you right away. Andreessen Horowitz, A16, Z, there's Fimbushi actually. They do like to dump. These guys like to push their coins to the top before they start dumping. Doi Nguyen Win. Yeah, I can't say that. Doi Nguyen. Hey Chico, can you check out WiiU NFT marketplace on Solana? Again, you guys, NFT hype's dying down. Probably not gonna do well. I'm telling you that right now. Oh, it's up 8.1%. But yeah. Oh, it just launched. Yeah, it's having a bad launch. Did it find its bottom? Large supply. Oh, it's... No, this is a Binance fart chain. You trying to sneak what fast one on me? They fart chained, and now they're looking for the Solana hype. Trying to pull a fast one. Mr. Win. Miroslav Pesterak. Hey Chico, nice to see you in action again. Thank you, man. Nice to see you too. In the latest Zora ecosystem update from 3 days ago, in the collaboration sections, there's a mention of the Ceres team. Any research or opinion on Ceres? Well, I haven't got to check that out, so I haven't looked into it yet. But I think I remember this from last time, a few times ago. People are mentioning this. Yeah, it looks like they are connected to Zora. And I'm a big fan of Zora. I hold a good amount of it. And there was good news for Zora too. So I'm going to look into this. I'll try to keep it on my radar. Can't guarantee this weekend because like my only day I get off is tomorrow. And I don't like to take my only day off from crypto to be looking at crypto. So hopefully maybe Monday I'll get some time. Cap is on my radar. There's a few others too, you guys. Mathay Q. When it comes to L2, ZK Sync is the real deal. Yes, it is. I like ZK Sync. It's just they haven't got their full functionality out yet. You know, you can't build a D app and start trading on Uniswap on ZK Sync as of right now. But when they do, it's going to be big. By the way, I'm sure you feel better if you took some sports or a disciplined workout schedule. Actually, I am. I have been working out for the past 2.5 months now. Going to jiu-jitsu and doing strength and conditioning class. That's bullcrap. I'll tell you that right now. I've actually worked out hard in my life, you know, done sports, worked out, and it doesn't help depression. I mean, in the short term, you know, the runner's high, it will, you know, if you're feeling down, but long term, it doesn't help. I'll tell you that right now. If you're going to have a depressive episode, you're going to have a depressive episode. Any amount of working out isn't going to help that, because it's coming. Yeah. But it does help in like short midterm. If you're feeling like just bad that day, you know, and you go work out, there's a short little high you get after that. You start feeling better, but that goes away by the next day. Alex Bullet, didn't forget. You blew my brains out. Aped into staking GMX and GLP. Arbitrum is freaking fast and cheap. Profit. I'm aping in at 39 years old. Alex Bullet. Heck yeah, brother. I'm glad you're loving Arbitrum. Oh, it skipped. Dang it. I'm going to have to see if I can find... Saris. Ah, there we go. What do I think of Prism Protocol? Twitter by Luna. I haven't looked into it. Lots of prisms, though. Prism with the Z, Prism with the Russian guys, Prism. Now we got Prism Protocol. Sounds kind of interesting, though. The token's not even out yet. Interesting. Sounds good, but I don't think it's out yet or anything, the protocol. Sounds interesting. No doubt about that. My tablet died anyway, so I'm going to have to come back here to answer questions. What's going on with Susan Sarandon? Susu market cap target for mover and car. What's going on with Susu? I don't know. I'm just holding mine, hoping they know that my prediction of it being one of the first, places energy assets and, EACs are going to be traded on. I'm holding out, but I don't know what's going on lately. They need to get listed on CoinGecko and all that. That would help. And market cap prediction for those two, mover, it's going to do well. Kura's going to do well. I don't have a necessarily market cap prediction, but eventually they'll probably be in the billions. What do I think about XDAI Punk's NFTs? I'm not big on NFTs. I mean, I got into loot and I bought the top, basically. I could have sold out for a little profit the next day. But, yeah, I bought the top, basically. I'm still holding out on my loot because I think it's going to be a Ethereum collectible in the future. So, and that will be worth a lot of money. So I'm holding out on that, but XDAI Punks. XDAI's doing well. Heck yeah, nice. XDAI. People are finally realizing XDAI is a layer 2, just like freaking Solana, just like freaking Polygon sidechain. And at least they're honest in what they are. And a lot of these projects are using their tooling and everything. Polygon uses their block explorer. Arbitrum has used the burner wallet built on the XDAI ecosystem. They're good. But I do like XDAI. XDAI Punks. Daniel Weagle. Appreciate your tip, Alessio, Orlando, and Daniel. And Ryan Chaves. And Mr. Bullet. I need wife-changing money. Yes, wife-changing money. Do you think our portfolios can 3x to 4x from here? It's possible. If Bitcoin goes on the run up to 100, 120K, I mean, no one knows where the Bitcoin top is going to be. I've predicted it's probably going to be around 100,000, but no one knows the exact top, you guys. I wish people knew the exact top. It's going to be interesting. I mean, I do plan on cashing out a significant portfolio portion of my portfolio if it does reach that 100,000. I'll be pissed, if it runs up to 250,000 and I cashed out early, but no one's going to be able to tell you the top. But if it does get up there, yeah, portfolios are definitely going to 2x, 3x. Up to 250, 4x, 5x. C. Lou, thoughts on Aladdin DAO? Haven't looked into Aladdin. I think I spelled that wrong. What's the token symbol? Yeah. ALD. I like the movie Aladdin. There's a version. I just have to tell you this, you guys. My grandma had a version of Aladdin, the original one. It was on VHS, where they snuck in. I don't know if it was all versions of that VHS that got released. It was like one of the first ones. And in the part where Aladdin sneaks up into Jasmine's room, there's a part where Robin Williams, he says, "Raja, Raja, take off your clothes." It's Robin Williams, and he says it like this: "Raja, Raja, take off your clothes." Yeah, my grandma's version of that had that and cracked me and my friend up so much when we heard that. My grandma was the one who spotted it, too. But regarding Aladdin, farm with the DeFi big brains. That's cool. I mean, it looks like a kind of cool concept. Making DeFi easier, and then, you know, the big brains get rewarded for their good farming strategies. I mean, I like projects that make yield farming easier, because yield farming is hard to understand. Up 31%. Good concept. It'll stay on my radar. I'll try to keep it on there. My brain can only fit in so much. Robonomics integrating with Ocean Protocol news recently. How undervalued is this gem? It's undervalued. I mean, people, unfortunately, Robonomics doesn't have, you know, the funds, the connections that other projects have, but Robonomics is probably one of the more brilliant teams in the Kusama Polkadot ecosystem. They've been working with Ethereum since the beginning. They've been working with Polkadot and Kusama since the beginning. I still hold mine. And it's big news. You know, Ocean partners with them for a reason, because AI is going to be helping control a lot of their IoT and robots. I think it might have skipped some people. If it did, I do not mean to do that ever, you guys. It's just YouTube freaking can't handle that many questions, and then it blomp. Thoughts on VRN? Direct partnership with Ren and launching a DEX for the Ren ecosystem. Micro low cap. Li Feng bought some after his massive missed buy. Li Feng bought some missed? Wasn't there a guy named Li Feng that dumped here recently or something like that? Dumped like 18,000. Is it this, Varen? I mean, a DEX for the Ren ecosystem. What does that mean? Is it just going to launch, like, trade Ren tokens? Like, Ren is the Ethereum ecosystem. Ren isn't its own ecosystem. I need to understand it. I appreciate your tip, man. And hey, I might have to look into it, because if Li Feng, you know, is the person I think it is, that's interesting. Hey, Larry Bird. Happy to see you doing well, my man. It gets easier, but it's never easy. Much love from New York City. Yeah, I mean, Monday, Tuesday were some of my worst days I've ever had in my life. No doubt about that. I was in bed for literally almost 72 hours straight. I'm not talking about, you know, being in bed watching TV, either, you know, getting food and eating in bed. I was literally doing nothing for 3 days straight. Just, So, I mean, I hope it gets easier. I hope I never have that ever again, because that was the worst experience of my life. Julene, I appreciate your tip too, brother. Does XDAI have potential to catch up to FTM and Matic? Also, what do you think of VDAG with EVM compatibility? XDAI should be ranked up there. Unfortunately, XDAI, is kind of like Robonomics in a sense. They just don't have the connections, partnerships, and all that kind of stuff that they need to get up there. But XDAI is a beautiful project. I'm holding it for the long term. You can't be asking that many questions, Julian. I mean, or people are just going to ask like 20 questions. I only can answer one. But Vit, I remember that. And I think they're connected to Loop Ring. I think, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, no, they're a DAG. I think they're their own blockchain. Have I looked at Tech by NFY? No, I haven't. Scotty P Crypto kind of pushed myself away from the NFY ecosystem. So no, I haven't. Raymond Bajorvik, thoughts on Cosmos? I like Polkadot, Kusama, Cosmos. I feels more like CCP, China. Master Splinter P1, thank you for the $10 tips, man. Do you know about any projects that will be built using the ETH OS? The development team has been really quiet about collaborations, but the founder of ADA follows the team on Twitter. No one cares about the founder of ADA following anybody. If they're trying to move over to the Cardano ecosystem, that will be the worst idea they've ever done. And that will just prove that their team is about money. Because Cardano can't support complex smart contracts. It won't be able to. Eventually it might. Like most projects are moving towards, but... And I don't know. I mean, I still hold Arte, and I probably got to do the token swap or whatever, because that's probably going to run out of time, but... I haven't been paying too much attention to their ecosystem being built right now because I've been focused on some other things. And especially lately, I've been just down and out. Also, Larry Bird, thanks again. Thoughts on RMRK? I've heard of it. I know that. Remark token? Yeah, Remark. Oh yeah, this is one. This is probably going to be a pretty big NFT project. NFT Hype's of course going to have to come back, but yeah, I knew this one. It looks good. Looks good. They're doing something cool with NFTs. Looks real good. Appreciate the tip, Larry. Thoughts on Tezos? Raymond Bjorkvik. Tezos, I mean, all the Ethereum competitors are having hype here recently. That's going to go away. Tezos is Tezos. I thought they were going to be the Coinbase chain. I mean, that's why I covered them a while ago, but they're not, so, eh. Gary IZ, thanks for the $5, man. I appreciate that. Jiu-Jitsu for the win. Hell yeah, man. Ian Fasnacht. I hope I said that right. Where do you train? You've been in my prayers, bro. Thank you for praying, man. Prayin'. I train at Standalone. Great coaches, great place. Standalone in Chico. Yeah, I unfortunately injured someone not last week, but the week before, and I felt freaking awful. Yeah. So if you're watching my channel, brother, that I hurt your foot, I am so sorry. I did not mean to do that. Jeremiah, best wishes to you, man. Best wishes right back, brother. Thank you for the tip. Penguin Finance is about to get huge. PFI. On Avalanche, yeah, a lot of projects had the hype on Avalanche. But again, I see, the Ethereum competitors had their hype, Avalanche projects, Solana projects, You know, some fart chain projects, whatever else, phantom projects. I see the true layer 2s getting the hype next. So the Arbitrum projects, Optimism projects, that's where we're going to see big gains coming, because that's where the true layer 2s are, that are actually secured by the Ethereum main chain. They're truly decentralized. What do I think about Manifold Finance? And I appreciate the tip, Paulo Alto Crypto Talk. Maximilian Robinski, Manifold Finance. I don't think I've heard of it. It's up 17% today. Oh, it's doing some MEV stuff. I mean, they're not no alchemist, I'll tell you that right now, but I like MEV. I'm gonna have to look into it. It's on my radar, I'll tell you that, because I haven't heard of them necessarily, I don't think. MEV. Thanks for the tip, Maximilian. And yeah, that will be on my radar. I'm bullish on MEV. Get off pharmaceutical drugs and go vegan veggies. I am not on any pharmaceutical drugs, Shawans. And I do eat lots of veggies and fruits. Have you heard about King DeFi? Thoughts? I think you meant heard, but I heart you too. King DeFi. Not seeing it, my brother, man. It's probably a small new project. The first AI multi-chain yield aggregator. Jesus, AI is coming in hot. They should not have Linktree as their main thing on their Twitter. I'll tell you that. They should lead right to their website. This looks like a farming. It's my APRs, but TVL is not nearly as high as some other projects. It ain't no 1 billion TVL. It jumped up 500 million in 4 hours. I would just go with the other ones with some higher, personally. Timothy Little, I appreciate it. What are my thoughts on D-Hive? No thoughts per se, you guys. Optimizing yield farming. It looks kind of interesting. I'll click on their app. If they ask me to connect right away, it's going to piss me off. Oh yeah, the clusters. This one did actually interest me semi. I might have to take a deeper look, man. It does have an interesting concept. Thoughts on the Snook game? It seems super fun and it's on Polygon. Snake-like game where you can play now and with others. NFTs that you can play with and win. Doesn't sound like that has a token. But Snook your snoot. Or does it? Snook. Yep, it's a... What's a Snook have a token for? I mean, it sounds actually kind of interesting. I like Snake. I was pretty good snaker. On one of my early cell phones, I had a Snake game that I played like mad. But I don't get the NFTs or anything. What do you need NFTs for? Oh, is it just like an all-you-can-eat game? I get it. I mean, tokenizing this type of game. Better virus, That's all I gotta say, Why does everyone think whales are to blame for sell-offs? Because they are. Like they are all on the phone at the same time saying, okay, sell, sell. No, it's exchanges. No, a lot of the times these coins aren't even listed on exchanges. Their only listing is on Uniswap. I mean, a lot of the time it is. You know, if the coin's on Binance, you know, and it has massive pump and dump, usually Binance is behind that. Out of nowhere, too. But, yeah, it depends. Usually some of the largest whales are exchanges, so... Thoughts on Union Finance? OpenSea will integrate it for sure. Confirmed. Much love. If that's confirmed, that's big. Because, of course, OpenSea is doing well. It's not on CoinGecko, so there's not necessarily a coin trading it. It's like an insurance protocol. DeFi insurance. You have a geyser already, so the token must be out. UNN. There it is. I mean, if the connections to OpenSea are true, that's big, but I could not confirm that from my small amount of research, and I'd have to look into it. But DeFi insurance, smart contract insurance is massive. So, might take a look. Jolene. Thoughts on B-Pro? B-Pro is interesting because, or no, I always think of B-Protocol and B-Pro as the same. I like B-Protocol. B-Pro... I was like, eh. I mean, it looks like a developer coin, in my opinion. I mean, developers are going to use this. Wow, the regular Joes and Jows probably won't. You know, actual utilization, not just investing. So... how far its reach could go is, eh. Benji Moko, Warp looks bullish AF. Stay well, amigo. You stay well too, Benji. Warp. It sounds familiar. It's up 60%. What's this volume looking like? 586. Could be whale manipulation. Yeah, I mean, low TVL. I mean, that's probably why it's so far back. I'd wait it out a little before going in, if you're thinking about it, because that could be whale manipulation. Just arrived. Have you seen Tree DeFi already? Paulo Vitor Merlo de Andrade. No, I haven't. Seedon. It's Binance fart chain. Gross. Not gonna like it, guys. I mean, majority of these are crap, and they're they're listed on. I was like, they have Coinbase backing them. What? It's fart chain. I'm not a big fan. I'm just not. So, carbon credits on Binance fart chain. Yeah. Trust Swap 7 announcement in 7 days. Woo, Roger T. Thank you so much for the tip. Trust Swap does, you know, they've integrated with a lot of big projects. Rank 381. I've covered them a few times in sponsored segments, and I do like them. They are a solid team, so. A lot of value locked up in their smart locks. Screw that. Plenty of room for all God's creatures right next to the mashed potatoes. I actually just ate mashed potatoes before I got on the stream. It was the only thing I've ate today. I'm starving. It's 2 p.m. and I've only ate a little bit of mashed potatoes. And you guys, too, subscribe to Scotty P. I know I said subscribe to Doobie, but also subscribe to Scotty P because this is the Chico crypto ecosystem. Subscribe. Please. Just search Scotty P Crypto on YouTube. Appreciate the tip, brother man. Spy Jones, what's up, my brother man? Hey, how are you doing? Thanks for the $10. Appreciate it. Paulo Alto Crypto Talk. I love your channel. Penguin Finance has no impermanent loss. Mark my words, it will be huge. P5. Thank you for liking the channel. And I actually, out of the other layers besides Polkadot Kusama ecosystem, even though they're not necessarily a second layer, an alternative layer for Ethereum, I do like Avalanche. Way more than Solana, way more than Polygon. Yeah, Avalanche, because they do have connections to Chainlink, IC3, and everything. And no impermanent loss, that is big. Palo Alto. Just aped 1 ETH into stake GMX. Thank you. No, thank you for watching the channel, man. Don't go aping too crazy. You know, if that's, you know, an ETH is all you got, don't go all in, you guys. I mean, I know it looks good, but... What are your thoughts on Dope Wars, NFTs, and paper token? Oh, shoot. Did it skip you? I'm sorry. Ian Fastnacht. Injuries happen with jiu-jitsu. 3-3 is fire. Yes, it is, Ian. And yeah, injuries do happen. It's just I felt terrible. Because I do think I broke his foot. And I feel awful about that. What are your thoughts on Dope Wars NFTs? If they're just trying to create NFTs based off the Dope War game, that's cool. But I don't see it doing well in the short to mid-term because the NFT hype is kind of falling down. I can't see them on here, so... Oh, the Dope Wars in there. It's just a spin-off of Loot. Probably not going to do well. Short midterm. Paper token. I can't answer to Umar Raymond. I'm sorry. I am never going to get done with this stream if I keep just answering all questions. I appreciate your tip, but I only can answer one question. Quentin B. Peace, brother. Glad to hear you're doing better. Thank you for your research. Of course. What are your thoughts on Bao Finance? Still bullish? Yeah, I still hold it. They're moving over to Polygon, trying to do some stuff on Polygon. I think they should have focused on XDAI, even though their stuff is deployed on XDAI. I'd like to see them move over to Arbitrum and some of the true Ethereum layer 2s. That would make me happy. Appreciate your tip, man. FR, thank you for the SEK 100. Chico, love your content. Thoughts on Dark Finance, community-owned Polygon. Token is dark. By the way, some drops of CBD oil per day. It really helps. I had a massage with CBD oil the other day. Or yesterday. Oh, this is Dark Pay. Dark Finance. Not seeing it, my friend. I don't know. It looks pretty new, man. But Polygon, not the biggest fan of Polygon. They just got a lot of money. Binance helped them out with that. I feel Polygon is a Binance smart chain Trojan horse attack. Woo, I'm through. I'm through, you guys. Oh, man. Well, I wish I could stick around and answer any more questions. DYDX did a mess with their airdrop? No way. I'll answer a few non-tipped ones, you guys, because I do not only want to answer a tip. No, DYDX did great with their airdrop. I mean, of course, you know, US persons couldn't, but a lot of people in my community are super happy, and I forgot to cover DYDX. DYDX is actually on a layer 2. They're powered by Starkware for their layer. Cheap transactions on theirs. Love DYDX. I'm American, so I didn't get the airdrop. No thoughts on Apron. Chills, connected to Binance, not a big fan. Telos, it looks decent. I've done a sponsored segment for Telos before, Flex. Alright, guys. Well, why so little love to Rocket Pool? I just talked about it in the stream. Hush up, David. No problem, Polly and Best. Thank you for tuning in. Oh, whoa. AVX's bridge did a fat airdrop of 1,700 for just using their bridge? Well, I should get that, Charlie. Because I've used the bridge a long time ago, too. I did Pangolin. I talked about Pangolin. Alright, guys. Well, I do have my nephew's football game at 2 p.m. I'm late to his freaking games every time because these streams are taking so long. Yes, I've heard of Rary Governance Token, and I do like Rary. Oh, they just got listed on Coinbase. Nice. There's some connections to Rary and Ohm as well. I do like it, Stuart, so I think I hold some in one of my portfolios. I do. Appreciate the tip, man. So yeah, I do have my nephew's football game here. It's 1:58 p.m. It's I'm gonna be late again. I was late to the last one. But I do want to get to what I was gonna show you guys. So all 1,098 of you, you get a little sneak peek of what I have coming on. Oh man, I lost it. Oh yeah, there's the honey, the last thing I left off on. So again, I want to ask you guys, you know, in the streams, I ask everyone to follow me on my social media outlets. I'm on Blockchain Leaks. I'm also I'm on Twitter as Blockchain Leaks. I'm on Instagram as Chico Crypto. I'm on Facebook as Chico Crypto. I'm on Instagram as Leaks Blockchain. Blockchain Leaks. Someone I think already had Blockchain Leaks or whatever. Dang it. But some people will ask, you know, why are you Blockchain Leaks? Why do you have that second persona? Well, if you didn't know, I actually have a website coming, you guys. It's been in the works. I mean, I was supposed to launch it in December of last year. And I'm giving a hint of it. So it is coming very soon. I'm hoping this month. I can't guarantee it. I pray and hope. Please, 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 please. But we are getting very, very close. That's why I'm going to give you guys a pretty deep preview of it. So, of course, we have a cool video section. Of course, there's the homepage, which is a combination of everything. We have, of course, the videos section. But then we also have an article section. So, regular articles like Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, Decrypt. But then we also have the community leaks. We have a community section. And then, of course, you know, the bottom. But if we get into the video section, I'll just click on the last video. It's really cool, you guys. So, of course, you can watch the videos, you know, up top. But all videos now come with a full article. So, and one of the cooler things is I have a bunch of, you know, links and stuff, articles within my content. And people are always asking me for the sources. Well, I have a view sources section right here, which will automatically take you down to every source in the video. And also articles are just like this too, you guys. So it'll source out to all of them. So that's video. Article sections again are just like this, but they're just regular written articles. The community section is where the community can post their own content. So they can, it's like a simple, an early version of Reddit, where you can, it's basically a fork of Reddit. I mean, you can upvote and downvote. The buttons are a little jacked up right now, or I've already voted. No, buttons are jacked up right now. Still being worked on. But you can post regular content, or I might not be logged in. No, I am. So you can post regular content, you know, like a link. You can do text posts. You can post a, you know, YouTube video. But that's what we're going to keep it as. Really simple, because we're focusing on content. So, you know, people can post a Medium article of their own if they don't want to write on the Chico Crypto text post, or they can create their own, you know, article through a text post. And these are upvoted and downvoted by the community. So top ones are up at the top, bottom ones are at the bottom. And then we're going to also have a store, and that's, you know, one of the pieces I'm keeping more of a secret. It's our first item is going to be super cool. I'm telling you that right now. It's a fork of Unisocks, but the website is coming soon. We're coming for you, CoinDesk, Cointelegraph. There's no doubt about that. So I hope you guys are ready for blockchain leaks. It's coming. And yes, I got to get to my nephew's game, you guys. But I had to do that. Because everyone has been waiting. So big news. Website link. It's not live, you guys. It's on a private server right now. It's still being worked on. There's still bugs to be worked out on the front end of that. And also the crypto blockchain store is taking up most of the time. I mean, that's what we've been waiting on. But I do have a team helping, and they're getting really freaking close. It's going to be sweet, you guys. So tune in for that. Get ready. Monday, I have an excellent video getting into Solana ecosystem, the layer 2s. It's going to be sweet. So can't wait to see you guys then, and have a good weekend. I'll see you guys on Monday. If I could figure out where in the heck. Okay, I just got to end it right here. Cheers, guys.